There's definitely lots of fog this morning. We're continuing to monitor reduced visibility here across North Texas, and that's exactly why I've issued a first alert just for this morning. Patchy to dense fog at times. It's going to be dependent on where you're at, how much fog you're seeing. But over across the Metroplex, we are looking at some pretty reduced visibility, especially over towards our western counties, really along the I-35 corridor into the west of it is where significantly reduced visibility is being felt. Here's a look outside of Dallas. You can see some patchy fog in the sky, and we're talking about 65 degrees, winds from the west around 5 miles per hour. Because we have light winds, current temperatures are in the 60s, and the current dew point temperature is matching that actual temperature outside. That is exactly why we're seeing fog form. We have enough moisture content in the atmosphere for it to develop. So when I'm talking about reduced visibility, down to a mile in places like Denton, down to even less than a mile in Fort Worth, 5 miles Cleburne, and 1.7 really dense fog into Stephenville. Be careful this morning if you're headed out and about. We are seeing some patchy fog as well into the DFW area and into Dallas. As we continue through the rest of the morning, conditions will get a little worse whenever it comes to fog, and then once we see the sun rise at 7 a.m., that fog will begin to lift. Around 10 a.m., we should see some pretty clear weather and conditions back into the forecast. So just be careful. Moral of the story as you head out and about this morning. Let's talk about the big rain yesterday. 3.95 inches. It's actually record breaking for the month of November. The most rain we've seen in a November day. And it broke the daily record amount of rainfall yesterday as well. Again, 3.95 inches. That is close to 4 inches of rain. We went from below average rainfall to above average rainfall thanks to yesterday's big rainmaker. And guess what? I'm tracking additional rain shower and thunderstorm opportunities as we move into the end of this weekend and the start of the next work week. I wanted to show you the last 5 days just how much rain we saw, but doesn't look like that is loading right now. A couple spotty showers is what I'm monitoring on the satellite radar data across our eastern counties. That will continue to shift up to the north and to the east and dissipate in the next few hours. And then maybe a couple more rumbles of thunder into the early afternoon for our very southeastern counties and into East Texas. But generally speaking, most of us just stay dry. Now I'm tracking a Pacific frontal system that'll swing through as we move through the day today and into the day tomorrow. This will cause some cloud cover as we head into our Saturday time period. Maybe a couple spotty showers, but generally speaking, nothing to impact any outdoor festivities in the forecast as we move into your Saturday. Once again, first alert for this morning that clears into the afternoon. A mild day tomorrow, and then Sunday, I just issued a first alert weather day. Why? Well, in the evening hours is when we're anticipating our next big weather maker to move through. It will bring us the chance for more heavy rainfall. This is just one of our forecast models. You can see our big weather maker starting to move through into the late afternoon through the evening hours and into the overnight, much like what we saw yesterday. That's what we're going to be anticipating again Sunday and into Monday. Lots of heavy downpours leading to potential for some flooding concerns. That's right, a lot of heavy rainfall will be expected once again. 1 to 3 inches with localized heavier totals. Upwards of 4 inches of accumulation will once again be possible as we move into the latter part of the weekend and the start of the next week. Now the good news is the big weather maker will clear up just in time for Thanksgiving. We're looking at mostly sunny skies for your Thanksgiving holiday, 60 degrees. Winds will be nice and mild out from the southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour, and it will be nice, dry and sunny. Until we get there again, be careful this morning. We're looking at foggy conditions.